Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay plays back with some more process of elimination. Cool music. Anyway, last time we left off, it was downtown. Downtown was the motor behind Mystic's death, and the worst part is that I could even hate her for it because they decided to give her like some actual redemption and whatnot, even though she murdered my goat. So now I'm like, okay, whoever the quarter Duke is, I'll feel no remorse. That's what I'm gonna try to do because I gotta feel some anger towards Mystic being killed, and maybe other people getting killed in the future. Who knows? So yeah, the entire room got filled with poison, and then I found a secret exit, and now probably an exit leading underground to like leave the island. So I'll see how that goes. So yeah. Oh, high quarter. I forgot we left off here. According to was a man. Probably not. I'm just saying.
友達っていいよね。休日に遊びに行って一緒におやつを食べてくだらない話にふけってたまに喧嘩する。
I mean, yeah, you pretty much got it all covered up, bro.
そんな何気ない日々が幸せだって気づき始める時期が誰しもきっとある。まだ気づいていない君は幸せ者だ。今気づくといい。手遅れだった皆様、ご主人様、私もだよ、仲間だな。かくいう私の友達の小ギャルちゃんもね、幼馴染で大親友の M ちゃん
Alright, talking about downtown. M was, yeah, the initial were friends.
でもだからこそ憎らしく思う時もあったそうでね。毎晩電話でお話をするような仲だったそうだよ。地元じゃ負け知らずってやつだね。え？ネタが古い？
You know, through these segments, I feel like we can like take a glimpse into Corbin Duke's personality. Like if this is like actually like legit, we can be like, oh, the Corbin Duke doesn't have an idea of like, or is old-fashioned, dated, or whatever. So like, just saying workaholic definitely fits that a little bit. Just saying, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. M ちゃんのことを何でも知った気になっていた小ギャルちゃん。だけどある日、実は何にも知らなかったことを思い知らされたんだって。 I said that way too early, my bad.
なぜでしょうか。毎度おなじみ、やつら不幸クイズ。
Learn something she didn't know before. Oh, because you killed her. Okay. Wow. I wonder why. I wonder why she was doing it. Because murder. So you killed her friend and then you recruited her, I guess. I mean, I don't think downtown is like inherently like evil or whatever. I think that whole like murder obsessed thing was kind of just like cope because she lost her best friend. Like she actually genuinely cared about her. I mean, yeah, that's clearly what it was implying. I don't know why I'm acting like this is some revelation. Oh, here we are, we're back. So when does that section take place anyway? When does he say all that? I guess it's like an intermission, like not actually like happening, just like an intermission from the game. I don't know how much time has passed since we entered this hidden passage. We're still living in the gloom, unsure of what's ahead. At first, everyone was too nervous to speak. Now, however, I can hear voices piping up. This is like another, yeah, sort of another underground section. So we're gonna get away from the mansion. Maybe we're gonna get back to that like research facility. Maybe it's gonna connect to yeah, the research facility, and we're gonna like, leave from that way. But yeah, no, don't do that. That's dangerous. Roddy's just out for blood. You know, if there was another robot down here, we all would be dead. There would be nothing we could do against it. It's like a big wide tunnel. And I guess that's what Downtown was saying, was that Corbin Duke is on a completely other level above us. Like they could have killed us at any time they wanted to. They're just like playing with us like we're like food or whatever. Little did they know they got Watto on the team. I'm the GOAT.
と言われましても、私の家はここまで大きくは。
Speaking of Watto, I feel like Ideal Detective knew she was gonna die because she saw it in the future, and like realized that having a Watto on the team was the only way they were gonna make it out of this alive, for some reason. Like I think that's kind of how it was, because like it's weird to have future sight as an ability, and then not being able to tell what the future lies ahead of your own death.
あんたんち名家だってのに小せえのか？冗談ですわ。こんな通路の一つや二つ、上流階級の屋敷では当
You
然
do
でした
not live in a
よ。
mansion, bro.
この通路は下へ下へと下ってるね。こんな地下深く穴を掘ってまで何を隠したいのかな。
This is probably the same place that, you know, I was in like 10 years ago, right? Watto and Ideal, or Holmes. It kind of feels like that, the same aesthetic. Everyone may be chatting, but things feel just as tense as before. It's no different from when Holmes died. They all must be making small talk on purpose to redirect their thoughts. They're as gritty as ever. I bet they've experienced tight spots like this several times over, especially compared to me. As I walk silently, downtown's dying face keeps reappearing in my mind. We had only spent a little time together, yet she taught me so much about being a detective. Unlike the others, it's still difficult for me to switch my mood at will.
うるさい。
I mean, except for Bookworm, because her adoptive father literally got chopped up by spikes. Bookworm mutters beside me, her face bitter. Her hands must have been clenched and trembling this entire time. Her adoptive father had died no more than a few hours ago, so it's no surprise that she can't turn off her feelings
騒
either.
がしくてごめんね、文学さん。きっとみんなも気持ちを切り替えようと必死なんだよ。
Like, why do I gotta kill Mystic that early? Why do I gotta kill a good character that early, bro? I could have been Workaholic instead. You know what? If Workaholic's not the Quartering Duke, he should at least die. Okay, well, if he's not the Quartering, I will apologize. It's Workaholic. I will have like a formal apology letter sent to Workaholic if he's not the Quartering Duke, but he is, so it's not gonna ever happen.
あなたは平気なのですか？先ほどからうじうじしてばかりのくせに。と、少女は皮肉っぽく問いかけた。
I've witnessed 4 deaths, bro. Okay, and if we're counting the deaths that I saw in the future, that increases, I think, double digits basically. So, no, I'm not alright. Actually, it's the first time I've ever been with this, bro.
そうだね。うん。正直に言うと、まだ全然切り替えられないんだ。親しく話していた人が犯人だなんて、初めての経験だから。
And she also gave me the name Incompetent as well. Isn't that crazy? Every single time you hear your alias Incompetent, you got to think about that downtown killer.
ごめんね、文学さんの前でこんな話、最低だったよ。
その辛さはわかります。私にも
Oh, shoot.
経験がありますから。
Someone you know turned out to be a killer
私の
or
家
a
族を
criminal.
死に追いやったのは、
Oh,
私に
shoot!
読書の楽しさを教えてくれた先生だったんです。
Okay, so it's literally the same for you then. Every single time you hear it's a bookworm or think about books, you gotta think about the person who killed your parents. That's crazy.
過去に、そんなことが。
I feel like you've been through way too much in life at this point. Like, why are you in the Detective Alliance, bro? This is child labor. This is crazy. That teacher must have been the one behind that incident caused by a remnant of that religious movement like Renegade Detective mentioned. Having your family killed by your beloved teacher. My heart aches at the thought of it.
殺人を犯す人は決して利害の存在なんかじゃない。みんな私たちと同じ人間。渋谷探偵にも彼女が凶行に至った理由があったはず。それを解き明かすことこそ私たち探偵の仕事です。
I don't care, bro. I need justice. I need justice for Mystic.
それって、もしかして魔界さんの言葉？
Dang, spot on. Bookworm says nothing, only nodding once in reply. Everything always has a logic behind it, and even seemingly unrealistic events occur for a reason. Mystic taught me something absolutely priceless.
渋谷さんは僕らを騙し続けていたけど、彼女から聞いた言葉のすべてが嘘だったなんて思えない。
Just like a good 75% of it, I feel like.
文学さん、約束するよ。渋谷さんが八つ崎港に組みした理由は必ず解き明かしてみせる。魔界さんのためにも、渋谷さんのためにもね。
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
序列最
I'll
下位のく
interrogate
せ
the
に
Quartering
よ
Duke
く言いま
himself.
すね。まあ期待せずに待っていますと少女は皮肉っぽく笑っていった。
Okay, yeah, but guess what, bro? All these high-ranked detectives, they've been dropping like flies. Guess who's still alive? Me. Even though I'm bottom of the bottom, bro. My ranks moved up like a couple spots. I'm like not even 100, like 95, 90 or whatever. Because I guess those people in the facility also were detectives. So like, I'm a higher up basically. Still bottom 50, but who cares? I'm still alive. That's all that matters. And they're not, so I'm better than them. Bookworm snickers. She may be mocking me, but it's still a relief to see. I'll gladly take any amount of verbal abuse and derision if it helps soften the pain of losing Mystic.
みんな、通路の終わりが見えてきたよ。
Okay, good. We've been in tunnel for way too
何
long.
が待ち受けているかわからないから慎重に進もう。
It's been like 5 minutes. Why am I so impatient? Workaholic warns us from the front of the group. When I look forward, I notice that it's slightly brighter up ahead. So this long passageway does end after all. I can feel Bookworm's hand clench in
行
mine.
こう文学さん
Yeah, let's go. Yippee, woohoo, wahoo. I stay by her side as we walk through the light. It was so stupid. And then a familiar dungeon stretches before us. It's a jail cell. So this is still all underground, by the way. How does this go unnoticed for so long? Like the mansion was literally built around this as a premise, and we don't know about it. Oh, evening. Oh yeah, this is like really like that facility you're at. A feverish sensation arises in the back of my head, and I feel as though I'm about to kneel over from dizziness. Keel, not kneel. There was no N there, you stupid idiot. Learn how to read. Goodness gracious. Pushing past that, I slowly take in my environs, a strong sense of deja vu sinking in me. The cold, bleak space is choked by dust and a metallic odor. Our footsteps echo off the concrete, lit by flickering gray lights above. There's no mistaking it. This lifeless place is the same one I've seen countless times in my dreams.
気づいたみたいだね。
Yeah, so this is literally what are the implications of this? Holmes appears next to me, scanning the room with a stern expression.
ここは10年前に私たちが監禁されていた部屋だ。
I mean, the people who did it, like, when they're trying to like cultivate like artificial detectives, like give them abilities or whatever to make them like catch criminals, but it was like super unethical. That like I feel like it's like a detective alliance thing. Like maybe the founder has something to do with it. Vidoka, founder detective. That was his alias. I don't know how to pronounce his name still.
謎の多い10年前の児童誘拐事件を調査する目的で
Oh,
探偵同盟はこの場所に本部を設けたんだよ。
okay, no, or maybe it's here because that they're still doing the investigation. There are so many questions I want to ask Holmes, but all the detectives are close by. I'll have to wait until later so I don't look suspicious. At least I'm not the only one who's surprised.
何なんですのこの牢屋だらけの部屋は。
It would appear
地
so.
下にこの
Posh?
ような牢獄を隠しているだなんてまるで犯罪組織じゃありませんの。
I mean, this would require a lot of effort to make.
つまり探偵同盟は犯罪組織だったってことかな。こいつは驚きだね。
I mean, hey, maybe.
芸道さん、その冗談はさすがに笑えませんわよ。探偵同盟が犯罪に加担するなどありえませんわ。
おっと、ごめん。次は笑えるジョークを口にできるように努めるよ。期待していてくれ。
皮肉をまともに受け止めるんじゃあり
Never
ません
change,
わ。
Renegade.
芸道ちゃんの冗談はさておき、謎が多い場所なことは間違いないわよね。
You know, I feel like Renegade's gonna die at some point. He's actually the best investigator here right now. Like Ideal was the best investigator, she died, and Renegade's the next best. I feel like the Cobra would have to kill off Renegade. Like he's basically not even trying it, like right now.
なんだかここはすごく嫌な気配がするよ。
I don't think it'd be that easy to kill
気を
though.
つけてね。
So maybe not. Not sure.
飛躍君の言う通りだ。まずは冷静に全員で調査を進めていこう。
Okay, no, think about it. It actually would mess up if there was like more Quartering Duke subordinates amongst us. Like I was like, what if it's just like downtown and then the Quartering Duke and like that's it? But like, what if it's like more people that's working for the Quartering Duke? That'd be like so bad. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
僕らが歩いていた方角距離から通路は研究棟につながっていると考えていたけれど違った。この地下施設は明らかに誰かを監禁することが目的の
Okay,
場
yeah.
所だ。
So it was.
まさか探偵同盟は犯罪者を監禁する自警団的。
was leading to the research facility, but underneath that is the jail
働き
cell.
もしていたのか。そう考えると例の黒い機械が配備されていることも納得できる。しかしなぜそ
Blah
の
blah
よう
blah.
科学の坊ちゃん、また自分の世界に入っちまってるぞ。ちゃんと社畜のおっさんの話を聞こうな。
あ、ごめんなさい。
文学さん、知ってる親を見つめてどうしたの？
Could we stay here perchance? I feel like the locked cells be secure, because like in the mansion, our manager security is like security cameras. We don't have that anymore. So like, if we want to find a place to sleep, if we're not leaving immediately, it is evening, so we might be like, oh, let's go to sleep. The cells, I guess, would have to be the best bet, because we can lock them. It'd be hard for people to get in.
来て。
What's up? Bookworm pulls me by my sleeve over to one of the countless cells in the room.
ベッドがあるし、
There's no
鍵も
sheets,
かけられます。
no pillow. That's
探
so
索に最
uncomfortable.
適な場所ではないですか。
Oh, look, like literally what I
少
just
女は
said.
グッドアイデアを伝え
Okay, but calling it a bed is an insult to beds, I feel like. Look at that. It's like, is that just a stone out of the wall? Look at that. It's so weird. Now that she's pointed it out, I can see a rather unconventional bed suspended by chains to the wall. There is an alcove where the frame would normally fold up until when not in use. Upon it is a simple mattress that should suffice for the purposes of rest. Bookworm looks utterly exhausted. Not only is she the youngest one here, but somebody dear to her was killed only today. She may not have noticed yet, but I'm certain she's nearing the brink of exhaustion.
社畜さん、みんな疲れていると思いますし、今日はもう休みませんか？
Yeah, I know it's like evening, so I guess we should have some rest and explore in the morning.
牢屋の鍵を見つけて、各自で内側から施錠すれば安心して休むことができると
But
思いま
not
す。
comfortably, because those beds look so bad.
うんそれはいい案だね。じゃあ早速動ける人で鍵を探してみようか。
た。安心しな。さっきそこの棚が妙に匂ったんで調べてみたらよ。
Oh, we already
鍵の
thought of
束
that.
を
That's
見つけた
convenient.
ぜ。
Dang, they just left the keys out. Okay, great.
さすがはヤマトさん、本当にすごい嗅覚だね。
みんな私以上に活躍してばかり。年長者として立つ
Bro, why
線
do we keep this guy around? What is he good for? Literally, what has he even done?
皆さん、牢屋で一泊することには何の抵抗もありませんのね。
非日常的なことが続きすぎてて、感覚が麻痺してるんだよ。きっと。
Alright, it's time for some. We check the cells just in case, ensuring there are no traps here, like in the manor. Probably a good idea. There's no furniture apart from the beds, and since all the cells are the same layout, we finish fast. Nothing but rows and rows of bars, like any jail.
どの牢屋に入るかみんなの希望がまとまったから図に起こしてみたよ。
この図、社畜さんが書いて
Oh,
る
it's where we're gonna be staying.
すごくお上手ですね。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang, there's only 10 of us. Yes, to people that sounded like, let's see. I think it's somebody's got that's armor, that's renegade, that's doleful, and that's workaholic, followed by Watto, incompetent, not incompetent. No, that's not his weird. Ooh, and that's techie. Posh, bookworm, rowdy, and gluttony, right? I think I got the hang of the names. That's pretty cool.
会社で上司から仕掛け絵本の企画を命じられたことがあってね。その時に練習したんだ。
Yeah, it's funny. Doleful's real name was like revealed like in an investigation, and I completely forgot what it was.
企画はポシャったけど娘が喜ぶような絵を描けるようになったから結果オーライだよね。
事情が生々しいな。
At any rate, it's very easy to tell in the diagram where each detective is resting. A wide central path is sandwiched between a row of cells on either side. If we consider the room's entrance to be south, then the men are on the east side, and the women on the west, out of consideration to the latter. Oh, so it is, okay, so it's divided up by that, okay. Other than that, the detectives seem to be randomly distributed. Only one detail stands out to me. What?
文学さん、一人部屋でも大丈夫？
はい。
What, you think you should get murdered or something? Or I guess be scared of the dark? I guess sleeping in a jail cell is kind of bad.
もしよかったら、今日は文学さんの部屋の入り口の近くにマットレスを敷いて、僕も同じ部屋で寝るよ。
I mean, we don't need to go that
そう
far.
すれば、侵入しようとする人がいても気づけると思うし。
Also, if the doors are locked, we don't need to go through this precaution.
いきなり何を言い出しますのあなた。
What's with this reaction? I feel the burn of every eye in the room pouring into me. Did I say something wrong?
気持ちはわかるけど、文学ちゃんもレディーなんだから、同じ部屋で寝る
Bro,
と
she's
か
like
言っちゃ
11.
ダメよ。
Calm down with that.
仲間同士なのにどうしてそんな。
この変態ロリコン野郎と言って少女は黄金の右足を
You're foreshadowing your own
すね
attack.
に叩き込んだ。
Oh, wow. What did I do wrong? I was just worried. Why is she so mad?
これはワト君が悪いな。こってり絞られるといい。
And Holmes is having a time of her life watching this right now.
どうして。
Dang, I kicked much the heart. The only response I received to my question is Holmes' beaming smile.
どうしてノノの兄さんは責められてんだ？この寒さの中で床で寝るのは確かに危険だけどよ。仲間思いで結構なことじゃねえか。ヤマトさんにはそのままでいてほしいかな。
Well, I enter my room and give it a once over. Cobwebs cover the ceiling, make me uneasy about walking around without crouching. Yeah, it's very old. It hasn't been occupied in a long time. Is this even sanitary? But the walls and bars are sturdy, so no one should be able to force their way in. I'll at least be able to sleep in peace. That leaves only one thing to worry about.
本当に文学君の元へ行くのか？また怒られるのがオチだぞ。
Oh, I'm still gonna sneak. Okay, that's
彼女
gonna look
はきっと
suspicious.
無理をしています。仲間として放っておけませんよ。
Speaking of which, where was Armor at? He went back before we all left to go grab something.
今夜は君が気にしていたこの地下牢と探偵同盟の関係性を語ろうと思っていたんだが、文学君を優先するのか？
We can do that in the
その
morning
話は
when
また別の機会にお
when
願いし
it's
ます。
more
中井さんには
more
多くのこ
tense.
とを教わりましたから、こんな僕でも文学さんの力になれるなら最善を尽くしたいんです。
I'm taking care of my dead friend's adopted daughter. See, that's all that is.
まったく他人のことになると石みたいに固くなだな。では対話の時間はまた明日にでもゆっくり取るとしよう。君の好きに行動してみるといい。
If I discover a dead body, yeah, probably not. I mean, the doors are locked. There's no way anyone gets in without
わがままを言
waking
って
people
ごめん
up
なさい。
or killing. It's very inefficient to kill in this circumstance, I believe. I unlock the cell from inside and head out. A faint metallic noise echoes through the dungeon, giving me a start.
あれ、照明がつかない。モーションセンサーでつくって聞いたんだけど。
The ceiling of the dungeon has a motion sensor, normally coming in at halls to trigger the lights. When those will first enter, they're flicked on as soon as you step foot in the room.
夜間はモーションセンサーがオフになり、照明がつかないよう
that
プ
would
ロ
be
グラミングされてい
Oh
るの
yeah,
だろう。
you'd wake everyone up just by leaving. That'd be very inconvenient. If you mention this must come in handy later, I
一度つい
guess.
た電灯は時間経過で消えるし、センサーのオフが消灯時刻として機能しているわけだな。
なんだか暗闇に乗じて忍
I
び
mean,
寄るみ
you
たい
literally
で
are.
嫌ですね。
今さら気づいたのか？君は傍から見れば幼い少女に呼ばいをかける変質者だよ。
You're enjoying yourself way too much. I finally realized how shady I must appear. Still, I can't let this go. I'm just going to check and make sure the bookworm is sleeping all right. Having made up my mind, I start heading toward her cell. But then,
女性陣の眠る牢屋に何の用かな。
is that workaholic? What are you doing here? Mr. Quartering Duke, you're trying to do some nefarious plotting over there. I see you. I turn around to see Workaholic right behind me. How did he get there? I failed to notice him at all, and the darkness hadn't helped.
確かに私は影が薄いけど、そこまで驚かれるとへこむな。
No, like literally, his lack of presence might actually be a plot point. Like, oh, the Quartering Duke, no one can catch me because I'm so unimportant. Ooh.
ごめんなさい。僕やっぱりどうしても文学さんが心配で。
Oh, don't go too loud, man. We don't wake people up.
そうだと思ったよ。私も同じだ。
We the same
それ
idea.
に私たちだけじゃないみたいだよ。
Are we gonna get a whole crowd up in here?
野
Oh my god,
郎
we're getting a
の
whole
声が
crowd
す
up
る
in
と
here.
思ったらあんたたちかよ。
考えていたことは同じみたいね。一緒に文学ちゃんの顔を見に行きましょう。
Okay, I think 4 is gonna be a pretty big crowd to go check on one person. We join Rowdy and Gourmet and make our way over to Bookworm's cell as a group.
どうして大人数で私の部屋にと
少女は思いもしない客人たちに驚きつつ尋ねた。
Bookworm is wide awake. The moment she noticed us approaching, she moved forward and posed a question.
美食さんが非常用のお菓子を持ってるっていうから、その文学さんも食べるかなって。
In the middle of the night, bro?
嘘が下手すぎです。
Exactly.
探偵ですか？少女は軽蔑の目を無能探偵へ向けた。
Hey, there's reason to call me incompetent. I'm disappointed in my weak excuse, but Bookworm merely sighs deeply before retrieving the key to herself from her pocket.
扉の前で騒がれると、寝ている方々の迷惑です。ひとまず中へ入ってください。
Yippee! Let's have a party in here.
ありがとう。
Don't scream that.
次に大声を出したら帰ってもらいます。
Exactly. Like, why are we being so loud? After she listened, we all sit in a circle on the floor of Bookworm's cell. The cold concrete floor makes me shiver. Sitting here is one thing, but sleeping like this would be another. Now I understand why the beds are suspended from the walls.
文学ちゃん、好きなお菓子はあるかしら。私趣味がツーリングだから全国
Like
の
on you?
ご当地お菓子を持ち歩いているのよ。
ツーリングとお菓子に関係性はないのでは？と少女は素朴な疑問を口にした。
もう何を言ってるの？ツーリングといえばサービスエリアでの食事とお土産の物色でしょ。
No.
きっと多くのツーリング好きの主目的はそこではないと思いますよ。
あんこサンドをもらってもいいかな。
She's not have a jelly donut in
大
her.
好物なんだ。
Where are you storing all this food?
社畜のおっさん。なんつうかあんた、お菓子の趣味まで。
What's so bad about a jelly donut, though? It's tasty.
もう諦めてるよ。私はどうあがいても地味な男だからね。
キャラ付けのために魔界探偵の愛用していた聖剣をあげましょうかと少女は最高の打開策を提案した。
Holy
い
blade.
や、それはちょっと。
政権と会社員はどうあがいても噛み合わなそう。
ですが近年は会社員がトラックにひかれて勇者になる筋書きの小説も多々ありますよ。
That's isekais, though.
少女は自らの案を補足する。
That has nothing to do with the current situation.
それ異世界転生ものだよね。政権を持つ
Yeah,
前
you
に
just
転生
said
し
the
な
word
いといけ
isekai.
ない
I heard it.
あなた
Referencing stories, though. Crazy.
ツッコミ探偵に解明したらどうですかと少女はツッコミにツッコミを返した。
Everyone bursts out laughing at Bookworm Detective's merciless barbs. If this Bookworm has been speaking more, maybe she's starting to relax. I'll be happy this visit helps her, even if only a bit. As Great Grid makes assortment of snacks and continue chatting, I begin to hear lively voices drifting in from afar. Oh my god, we're having a whole crowd up in here, guys. We do not need this many people. There's like 7 people in a cell right now if they're coming in here. Like, we do not need all these people. It's Armor and Techie. Wow. We hadn't seen either of them for some time. What's more, Armor's carrying a bag bulging with food.
武装さん、その食料どうしたの？
Oh, is that what you're doing? Did you go back into the fridge and got all the food?
毒ガスが満ちる前に食堂から持ち出してきたのである。
Alright, yeah, okay, that's smart. We need
我の鎧
food.
は多少の毒ではびくともしない。我だけが果たし得る任務だったのだ。
I mean, you have an eye slit, an eye hole. I feel like the poison would seep in through that. I don't think Armor stops poisonous
鎧は平気でも
vapor.
あなた自身は平気じゃないでしょう。まだガスが蔓延していなかったから助かっただけで、ガスを吸っていたら普通に死んでいましたよ。
Dang.
念のためピカピカくんで除染した後、奥のシャワー室で鎧を洗ったから平気だと思いますけど。
There, I don't think there's really any more poison episodes.
武装さんのせいでもう除染用の薬品がすっからかんです。次は助けてあげられませんからね。
Oh, okay. So yeah, hopefully there's more poison, otherwise we're cooked. Armor is clearly dismayed by Tiki's unusual display of anger. I'm grateful to Armor, but his actions really are far too unsafe. We're in danger as it is. Acting alone only increases the risk of being ambushed. But still, no matter how rash Armor may be, this particular bout of recklessness doesn't quite make any sense. He probably got something besides just food, right?
食料が大事なのはわかるけど、 どうして単独行動してまで取りに行ったの？
どうしてもこれだけは持ち出さなければならないと思ったのだ。
Pickle sandwich or cucumber sandwich? That looks disgusting. Armin takes out a plastic container with sandwiches neatly packed inside of that. Wow. Whoa. Come on, man. Like, what? Can we have like something? Can we have something else in there? Why is it just cucumbers and pickles? Bookworm gasps almost immediately.
それはお父さんの。
He made those sandwiches. All right, Missy, you have a terrible taste in sandwiches, my guy.
その通りである。魔界殿が作ってくれたブリティッシュサンドの余りだ。このサンドだけでも残ってはいまいかと改めて冷蔵庫を見に行ったのである。
I see. So you risk your life to get some sandwiches. Okay. Earlier, the chaotic mess of food scattered about distracted us from thoroughly scouring the fridge. The sandwiches must have been hidden in the back.
食料なら昼にほとんどぐちゃぐちゃにされていたのを一緒に確認したよね。どうして今さら冷蔵庫のチェックを？
冷蔵庫を荒らしたのは渋谷殿であろう。
Yeah.
彼女ならいくらトリックに必要だとはいえ、魔界殿が最後に作った料理を
What, so she
足毛にで
kept
き
the
るとは思え
sandwiches
なかったの
alive
であ
on
る。
purpose, is what you're saying?
そっか。それはそうだね。
I mean, okay, sure.
くんくん、毒の香りはなし。渋谷ちゃんは本当にそのサンドイッチには
It
何
would
の
be
手
so
出し
bad
も
if she
しなか
decided
っ
to
たの
poison
ね。
the sandwiches.
あれだけ荒らされたのに不思議だわ。タッパーに詰められていたおかげかしら。
違うと思います。
She left it on purpose. The words slipped out of my mouth.
このサンドは魔界さんの最後の手料理だから。文学さんに残してあげたかったんじゃないでしょうか。
Wait, but she didn't think she was gonna get caught, though.
優しい想像ね。その魔界ちゃん当人を殺した殺人鬼にそんな思いやりができるのかしら。
I mean, yeah, I know what kinds of person she is, but she probably thought we were all gonna die anyway. I know it's weird. Why would she try to leave it for Bookworm?
俺も無能の兄さんに同意だぜ。渋谷の野郎はきっとこの手料理にだけは手を出せなかったんだよ。殺人鬼だって人間だ。どこかしら心が壊れていても鬼畜にまでは成り下がれねえんだろうぜ。
渋谷さんは幼なじみを八つ崎港に殺されている。そんな彼女がなぜ八つ崎港に加担したのか。
渋谷さんの強行の裏にはその親友の死が関わっていると思うんです。彼女が八つ崎港に浸水していた
Well,
の
she
は
probably had her issues
どう
before
しても思え
then,
ません。
and the friend's death was the catalyst. Downtown gave us a hint about the quartering Duke cases right before she died. Her face in those final moments looked so incredibly sad. There's no way to know what she was thinking then. Still, I want to believe that she was rooting for us to beat him in the end.
恨んでいるはずの八つ崎港にどうして手を貸したのか。その理由を紐解くことが八つ崎港事件を解決する糸口になると信じています。
We don't have the means to answer the question as it is, though.
なあ、私も同感だよ。この事件の裏に渦巻く猛襲の種を暴かない限り、八つ崎港事件を解決することは難しいだろう。このまま奴の好きにはさせない。何をしてでも止めてみせる。
そのサンドイッチを含めて食料に毒が付着していないのは確認済みですよ。せっかくですし皆さんで食べませんか？文学さん？
Still nighttime. Oh, dang. I mean, yeah, the sandwiches. Tears well in Bookworm's eyes as she clutches the sandwich. Her lips tremble and her voice falters as she fights to keep herself from weeping.
文学さん、泣きたかったら泣いていい。
We have a whole crowd in here.
少女。私には泣く権利がない。
Whoa, whoa, what's like that? Whoa, the music is packing up.
キュウリが嫌いだからといって魔界探偵がいくら作ってくれてもこのサンドイッチを食べなかった。一回もありがとう
That is so fair, because
言えなかった。
cucumber sandwiches, like, what? Who would eat those? Like, even if you like cucumbers, this much is excessive. Like, actually, we need like some other ingredient here besides cucumbers, and it would probably be passable. Bookworm strained to speak in her usual manner, struggling with all her might to narrate from an objective, third-person perspective. Maybe all this is a coping mechanism for a girl who already lost her beloved family once. Seeing her desperation is heart-wrenching.
少女は お礼の一つも言えない。泣いたところで
Bro, you can just let it out. You don't need to keep up with this, like, coping you have going on here.
理屈なんて必要あるかバカ野郎。親父が死んだんだろ。そんなの悲しいに決まってるだろうが。泣いていいんだよ、大声で。
Bookworm hides her face. She must understand this on a rational level, but it may be that her social awkwardness stops her from accepting the truth. I can sympathize given my own interpersonal inaptitude. Dang, these guys are really supportive about this. It's a good thing. It's a good thing Renegade's not here. He would totally kill the mood, obliterate it.
君の弱さを決して笑ったりしないし、懸念もしない。中井さんも仲間のことは信頼していたよね。文学さんを信じてほしいんだ。僕たちのことを。
Bookworm looks up, her gaze meeting mine. A tear escapes from one of her eyes, running down her cheek as she stares at me.
少々
Yeah, let it out, bro, let it out.
私はちゃんとお父さんにお礼を言いたかった。もっと一緒にいたかった。もっとたくさんのこと
Me too, me too, man. This guy was gone way too soon. Why do we gotta kill such a good character so early?
お父さんごめんなさい。最後まで素直な娘になれなくてごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
It's as if all the tears she'd bottled up had burst from her eyes at the same time. Bookworm sobs unabashedly. It's shocking to see her like this compared to how stoic she usually looks. As I thought, she's been repressing these feelings this entire time. It was only natural. Detectives aren't perfect, flawless heroes after all. Like when Holmes the Mystic died, or in Downtown the defected to the enemy. I'm reminded once again that every DIEEEE member is still just a human being. Oh, so she's 11 years old. I mean, we should probably point that out as well, bro. We sit alongside Bookworm in silence as she finishes crying. We do this in hopes that tomorrow she'll be able to take her first steps going forward. We do this in order to support her forever and always. Oh, pause here.
そんな遠くから見守っていないで、家族さんも文学さんの牢屋に入ったらどう？
Everybody's awake. Everybody's awake. No one is going to sleep. This is crazy. We're having like a group meeting over
心
here.
配だったんだよね、家族さん。
What is Renegade doing?
こ
He's the
の
only one
力
not
に
here.
入ってからずっと目で文学さんを追っていたし。はあ、何を言っていますの？高貴な私が庶民の心配などするわけがありませんでしょ。私はただ足手まといのお子ちゃまがちゃんと吹っ切れられるかどうか様子を伺っていただけですわ。
That kind of sounds like you're worried about her.
そういうあなたの方こそ合流すればよろしいではありませんの。あなたの中不幸を呼び込む僕にあの輪に入る資格なんてないよ。僕さえいなければきっと魔界さんも死なずに済んだんだ。僕のこの体質はいつだって誰かを傷つける。誰かと一緒にいちゃいけないんだ。
But again, that's a very gross misinterpretation of what your abilities are. It's so weird.
そんなことはないでしょう。あなたの力のおかげで実際に私たちは助けられているのですし。ほら、やっぱり優しい。家族さんは手を取り合える人だって信じてる。もし僕の身に何かが起こったら、
Why you gotta say it like that?
僕の代わりに
You'll be
ミ
fine,
ノ君を
bro.
助けてあげてね。
You have like a very good chance of not dying. Even though you died to the spikes in my future vision that one time, it's like, you know.
不吉なことを言うんじゃありませんわよ。私がいる以上、もう八つ咲き子の好きにさせるものですか。私が必ず八つ咲き子を捕まえてみせますわ。そんなに笑うと文学さんたちにバレちゃうよ。
And Renegade just like watching ominously. Before I know it, the morning has come. Oh, shoot, okay. We gather in the area between the cells to eat breakfast. Heck yeah. Time to do some investigation of the area then. All 10 of us sit in a circle. In the middle is the food Armor brought, as well as some cans that were found in the warden's room. Armor sits to my right and Bookworm to my left. The latter must have slept well. Her face looks livelier than when we spoke last night.
こうして輪になって食事をとるのもなんだか合宿のようで楽しいのである。
We're in a prison though. It's not that fun.
バカはお気楽で羨ましいですね。少女はため息をついた。これだけ人数がいるのに食料はわずかなのです。監視室に残っている
That's plenty of time to get out of here, isn't it?
可及的速やかに次の行動を定めなければ。
And again, it takes multiple, not again, but it takes multiple months to die of starvation. We can go a couple days without food without it like heavily affecting us, I feel like, but I'd still give like a week max. It was consumed by whimsy. Bookworm stormed down off ease. Her wordplay is quick as a whip and her tongue sharper than ever. She definitely has her old energy back now. Bookworm smiles impudently as I quietly whisper to her.
頼りにならない大人が多いですからね。私はできる限り客観的な目線から推理できるよう注意しようと思います。私は必ず八つ咲き校の正体を暴いてみせますから。
Yeah, sure thing, bro. Let's do it.
貸してください。少女は信頼の眼差しを。
Alright, start off the Korean Duke's workaholic side. He's right there. I mean, hey, if we stab him, hey, it's like 50-50 at this point.
もちろんだよ。一緒に頑張ろうね、文学さん。
Her expression brands. I can't take the worry that had been present yesterday. I think Bookworm is like 100% not the Korean Duke. Like everyone else, I guess there's like some like reasonable doubt. I mean, obviously like workaholic, he's definitely Korean Duke, but like everyone else like has some percentage of possibilities of being the Korean, not Bookworm. Like along with like Mystic, I feel like Mystic was like 100% not the Korean Duke, then he died. But like Bookworm, also one of those people, 100% not the Korean Duke. Couldn't be at all, like physically. She may need more time to fully recover, but progress is progress. I hope to stay by her and help her in whatever small way I can.
上流階級である私が地べたに座って食事をするだなんて、ピンカートン家の人間として恥ずかしいですわ。男らしくていいじゃねえかよ。日本人たるもの、やっぱりあぐら座りだぜ。
I wonder if there's traps in this prison as well. There wasn't anything in the cells, but never know.
もっと座り方も考えた方がいいと思うんだ。それに私を含め日本人以外の子も多いからね。
この缶詰、賞味期限が10年以上前ではありませんの
？10 years. I mean, yeah, I guess it has been 10 years since the entire child abduction happened, so it makes sense.
食べたくなきゃ食べるんじゃねえよ。
It's a very fair worry.
蛇口をひねれば水はいくらでも出るんだ。俺の経験から言わせてもらうと、1週間くらいなら水だけで
Should be longer than a week though.
バカじゃありませんの？野蛮人のあなたと高貴な私の胃を同等に扱わないでくださいまし。
じゃあ食べるしかないわね。大丈夫よ。私は昔錆びついた缶詰だけで1ヶ月食いつないだことがあるわ。
So you would, wow, okay.
全然大丈夫に思えませんわ。もう嫌ですわ、この庶民たち。大丈夫だよ、家族さん。本当に危ない缶詰が混ざっていたら僕の体が反応してくれると思うしね。
You can even sense that the food is dangerous. That's actually very
缶詰
useful.
が長期間保存できるのは無菌状態で密封するためです。缶詰に穴が開いていたり腐敗ガスで膨らんでいなければ科学的には10年以上持つはずですよ。この地下牢の環境は日光がなく湿気も少ないため相当に長期間の保管が
Oh, I
可能
see.
か
So
と
even
思い
if
ま
it's
す。
over a decade old, we should still be fine.
とは言い
Alright,
つ
that's
つ
good to know.
科学君もお菓子ばかりで缶詰をあまり食べてないよね。科学的な根拠があるとは言っても実際に食べたいかどうかはまた別問題ですから。
I mean, we might have to survive with it, bro. So get comfortable and be uncomfortable.
ヒー君が何も感じないなら食べても大丈夫さ。めったに体験できないし。
Canned food for
俺は
breakfast.
たらふく
Eh,
缶詰をいただく
not good, bro.
食べ過ぎて腹を壊さないでくれよ。 いくら腐っていないとはいえ不安な食料であることは間違いないからね。さて当面の問題は文学さんも言っていた通り、この食料が尽きるまでに何をするかだね。
Well, we need to find an escape route, obviously.
洋館には毒ガスが発生していて、仮に毒ガスで死ぬ前に洋館の外へ出られたとしても、外には例の黒いメカがうろついている。
We don't even know how long it's gonna be until we get
この
helped
地下
out.
牢で救助を待とうにも食料がわずかだ。
I guess the only choice is searching this entire
こ
prison,
の
then,
地下
huh?
牢にも隠し通路があることを信じて調査を進めるのはどうかな。
Wow, you don't say! You don't say!
俺も賛成だよ。この地下牢に研究棟へと続く道があることは間違いないからね。
Let's think logically for 2 seconds here. There has to be a secret passage. Do you think that the only secret passageway is in the fireplace? You know how inconvenient that'd be, sticking prisoners or children down a fireplace one at a time? That'd be like so bad. It's like, why would you inconvenience yourself like that? It's obviously a secret passage. Obviously. But you gotta go find it.
それはどうしてかな。何か確信するきっかけでもある。
Yeah, it's called using your brain. Actually, bro.
実はさっき監視室で
Oh, an
缶
elevator
詰を
key.
探している
And there was an
時
elevator in
に
the research
こ
facility.
のエレベーターの鍵を見つけたんだよ。
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's fair. As he speaks, renegade detective draws the key off from his pocket. The tag dangling below it does indeed read elevator.
エレベーターの鍵。
Elevator
しかもエ
key?
レベーターなんてないのにどうして。
The research facility does though.
おかしいと思うよね。俺もそう思って理由を考えてみたんだ。そもそも通常エレベーターの使用に鍵など必要ない。メンテナンス用か特殊な操作を行うために使われるものだろう。洋館にもエレベーターなんてなかったし必要でもない。この島の中でエレベータ
Which
ーがある
is
建物は一
Snarks,
つ
the
だ。
research facility. Which means we're like right below it.
その通り。おそらくこれは研究棟のエレベーターの鍵だよ。さて、そうなると疑問が生じる。ここは洋館の地下だから。
Didn't think they were taking like the path towards Snarks though?
用途のないものを保管するはずもない。どうして研究棟のエレベーターの鍵をこの地下牢で保管する必要があるのかな。
I'm glad you're talking as if Furkan's like a 5-year-old and doesn't understand anything because he is stupid.
わかったぞ。つまりこの地下牢はエレベーターの業者さんが暮らすための施設だったということ。
惜しいね。全然違うよ。
I have no idea what Armin's even yapping about. Are detectives really this stupid, guys? Come on
無能
now.
君ならわかるかな。遠く離れたこの場所に研究棟の
You know it's
エレベーターの
really
鍵が
bad when
用意されている
incompetent detective is the one answering the question with perfection. My name is incompetent, bro. How you letting me show you up? Think, if it's kept here, that must mean there's a reason it needs to be here. The elevator key is required to be at the dungeon. In other words, the dungeon connects to the research facility.
つまりこの地下牢と研究棟はつながって
Whoa! Whoa! So shocking! I'm so surprised at this
ここから研
information.
究棟へ行けるなら研究棟で必要な鍵が保管されていても
Bro,
おかしくはない
we knew this like an hour ago.
大正解。その通りだよ、無能君。
Why am I the one who has to explain this? You guys just have really bad thought. I mean, Armor is kind of an idiot, so it's kind of forgivable. Workaholic, man. Do better. You dumb idiot, dumb.
さらに詳しく言えば、おそらくこの地下と研究棟の間を移動するのに、このエレベーターの鍵を使う必要があるのだろうね。
Right.
研究棟のエレベーターには地下へと移動するボタンはなかった。この鍵を使うことで、地下と地上とをつなぐ操作が可能になるんじゃないか
And
な。
I guess the elevator is how you transfer the people that you abducted into the jail cells, huh? It's not as inconvenient as using the secret fireplace, but it still kind of does seem a little bit inconvenient. Well, it depends how big the elevator is.
なるほど。君の話をまとめると、この地下牢には研究棟のエレベーターへとつながる。
But isn't Snarks currently filled to the brim with poison right now, and all the people dead there?
そういうことさ。一見袋小路にしか見えないこの牢獄にも必ず地上へと続く隠された道が存在するんだよ。この食事が終わったらみんなで捜索しようよ。探偵は助け合いだからね。
Renegade Detective asks this uncharacteristic question of his smile. Given his past actions, I fully suspect he has an ulterior motive. Well, I mean, the Korean Yugoslavian is here and let us escape, so there's gotta be something gonna go on soon. But for now, Renegade Detective makes a good point. Everyone wants to escape from this place. It'd be best to do as he suggests.
隠し通路があるとしてどう探せばいいのかな。
オーソドックスに考えれば通路を開く仕掛けがどこかに隠されているはずだけど、この地下室は監視室以外にそもそも調べられそうなものもないよね。
ゲームだと奇妙な石像や絵画があって何らかのアクションを起こすと道が開いたりするんですけど。
Well, if we could find some blueprints for this place, that'd make it very easy. But I'm not sure. We'll have to find some secret mechanism, I guess.
ここが牢獄であることを考えると分かりやすい仕掛けがあるはずもないでしょう。
Guys, we're the best detectives in this world. We will find it.
さえいれば簡単に開けて知らないと絶対に見つけられない。例えばどこかの壁にスイッチがあると考えるのが妥当なのではと少女は自らの推理を語る。
確かにそうだね。これだけの広さだから壁に仕掛けを施せばバレる心配もほとんどないだろうし。
So we just gotta go ahead and
みん
find
な
it.
で探してみようか。
Of course, Dakota Duke is gonna try to foil our plots.
ここで少しでもタンパク質を摂取しておかなければ体力不足は必
Bro, we're gonna
至。
be out of here soon. Calm
缶
down.
詰を食べるしかない。食べるしかないのですわ。いざ。あらやだ、美味しいですわ。
Oh,
全然いけますわね。この焼き鳥缶。
you like the food? Okay, that's
で
cool.
もさすがにこのイ
Ah,
ワシ缶は
sardines. Huh.
美味しいではありませんの。缶詰など恐れるに足りませんわね。
Well, glad you enjoyed it.
花の色は移りにけりな。いたずらに。
Renegade's a great rage baiter.
私で一句読むんじゃありませんわよ。
Like actually, like Renegade is the best rage. Call him Rage Baiter Detective instead. After breakfast, we begin a thorough sweep of the dungeon. Several hours into the process, we fail to turn up much of anything.
布尾くん、文学さん、監視室の調査はどうだった？
Yeah, we're gonna be honest, bro. We have no idea where it's at.
監視室の中には特に変わった仕掛けはなかったよ。壁にスイッチらしきものの鍵も形もないから。
Are we sure it's in the prison? What if it's in the tunnel that we used to cross over here?
ただ暗闇で光る蛍光塗料を見つけたから入り口に塗ってみたんだ。これで深夜に監視室のトイレを使いたくなっても暗闇で迷わないと思う。
この力を明かりが消えると本当に何も見えなくなるもんね。
It's impressive that power still works after 10 years.
やはり
They're still paying the bills.
だだっ広い壁をひたすら調べ続けるしかありませんね。少女が想像しただけで疲れる行為にげっそりしつつ
Like it actually could possibly be in the corridor between the mansion and here instead of like in the
そっち
actual
はどう？
prison.
何か仕掛けは見つかった？
ちょうど壁の調査が半分くらい終わったところだけど、成果はゼロかな。ほら、
The
みんなあ
ceiling?
そこで調査を続けているよ。
I follow Rodolfo and indicates the armor and the others running their hands along the walls.
この壁もおかしな様子はないのである。本当に隠し通路などあるのであろうか。
気持ちはわかるけど、もう少し頑張ろう武装君。洋館にあれだけ仕掛けがあったんだ。きっとこの地下牢にも何かしら仕掛けが施されているはずだよ。
社畜さんの言う通りです。この地下牢には妙な点が多すぎます。僕らが進んできた隠し通路は確実に地下へ地下へと進んでいきました。単なる牢獄にここまでの深さは必要ないはず。
Let's see if we can find the
そう
stupid
は
thing
言
by
いま
now.
しても、何度調べたところでどの牢屋も全く同じ構造だったではありませんの。まさかこの場所は本当にただの牢獄だとでも言いますの？
科学ちゃんの言う通り、単なる拘束が目的の地下室にしては隠し方が凝りすぎているわよね。
Right, there's gonna be another secret area.
ちまもどかしいぜ。どうせ隠し通路はどっかの壁の奥に隠れてんだろ。だったら
片っ端から壁をぶち抜いてみればよくねえか。
We gotta jack him or something?
それは危険だよ。この地下牢が崩落したら全員生き埋めになっちゃう。
明暗ですね。壁を蹴りつけてみましょう。と少女は大和探偵の案に同意した。
文学さん、普段は冷静な君まで一体どうしちゃったの。
Could this place really cave in? Is that possible?
落ち着こう。きっと文学さんには考えがあるんだよ。
Bookworm gives me a smile as she continues on.
隠し通路がある壁は奥が空洞になっているはず。つまり蹴った時の音が
So we spent a few hours searching through this entire place, and you only just now mentioned this.
少女は自らの案を補足した。
なるほど。壁に広がる衝撃を調べようと思うなら多少乱暴であっても蹴りつけるくらいの衝撃が必要よね。
この違いはわずかだと思いますけど、わかりそうですか？
I mean, I don't know.
ウサギの聴力を持ったこの大和探偵様をなめるんじゃねえぜ。藁の上に落ちた針の音だって聞き分けてみせろ。
Well, there we go. We got our plan of action. We could have saved hours, but no, we just had to mention it now, I guess.
でもすぐに気づいちゃうくらいだものね。本気で集中すれば本当にどんな音だって聞き分けちゃうわよ。
忍び寄る。まあとにかくありがとう大和さん。責任重大な役を任せちゃってごめんよ。
上等だよ。さっさと始めようぜ。
With our plan in place, we take turns kicking the walls. That sounded...
奥まで響いてね。
Okay, that did sound...
次だ。
I feel like I'm back. You're kicking the walls insanely violently.
あんた見かけによらず脚力もすげえのな。だが音は奥まで響いてね。隠し通路はねえな。
肉体労働は苦手なんだけど。
I mean, still a nice
そん
resounding.
な音じゃどちらにせよ響かねえぞ。社畜のおっさん、普段から足音も小せんだから。
You kick the wall harder to make like a violent noise? How are we gonna do that? Like a loud noise?
私は本当に頭脳労働以外はからっきしなんだよ。
よく見たけ？蹴りってな、こうやるんだよ。
That was a violent kick. Holy crap.
絶対に蹴られたくない。
そしてビンゴだぜ。今音が壁の奥で響いていくのを感じた。この場所、ちょうど中央の壁に隠し通路がある。間違いね。
How do we open it?
私の見立て通り、やはり隠し通路はあったのですわね。
Why do we... You're supposed to be like, what, number 5 was it? Why are you like so contrarian to the common
さあ
opinions?
皆さん、この隠し通路を解くためのスイッチをみんなで探しますわよ。ほら、飛脚さんもシャキッとなさい。探索があなたの得意技なのでしょ。今こそあなたの出番ですわ。
Doleful stumbles his paw, shoves him from behind. He loses his balance and falls on his butt, and then there's Iceland gives me a bad vibe.
え、まさか飛脚くんがこけたところに
Like, what? Are you
隠
kidding?
し通路のスイッチが？
Why? The switch is on the ground. Didn't pass it, screeches open. This is actually crazy.
飛脚くんすごいよ。ナイスファインプレー。
I went over to Doleful, who's still on the floor, and helped him up with a grateful hand. Now this was the makings of a great detective, finding crucial clues without even meaning to. What an incredible power! Hopefully we can now get out of this seedy underground maze. Thank goodness things took a turn for the better before our food ran out. What if it's like you have to like, stay on the button? Nah, probably not. Who knows?
早まってはいけない。
I mean, it's pitch black in there. I don't want to go in there. Holmes appears before me with a grave expression. Oh, I guess is she familiar with it?
ただ重要なものを引き寄せるのではないだろう。罠や証拠品といった彼の身を危うくするもののみだ。
The robot just comes in through the like, ah! And we have to hold like run in the cells immediately, like lock it. Nah, that's
そ
not
んな
gonna
彼が
happen.
発見した通路ということは、通路が何かしらの事件の手がかりとなっているか、もしくは この通路の奥に危険な何かが待ち受けていると考えるのが自然だ。
Yeah, as long as we're careful, it should be fine. Why are you so worried about it? Oh, okay. No, because she's stupid. Never mind. Okay, that's why. As long as we're careful. Well, never mind. How funny it'd be if I immediately got like a vision of her getting like, her head blown
ダ
off.
メだよ家族さん。きっとこの通路には危険な何かがある。
Suddenly, the image of pus pattern and blood flashes before him. Oh my god, bro. I called that. Oh my god. No, she's so stupid. She's so actually stupid. No, this is actually crazy. What? Why are you number 5, dude? Why are you number 5? You're so stupid. You're so stupid. Oh my god. Like, we've been careful up until this point. Posh, like, this vision is actually just ridiculous. My Uniterman has shown me the future. This vision will soon become reality. I yank Posh's arm back without a second to spare. Sharp metal spikes then dart out right where Posh was standing mere moments ago. I cannot believe I called that. If I hadn't grabbed her, if I hadn't seen the future, she would have died on the spot. Step off the switch! Step off of the switch now! Step off the switch! Step off the switch! Oh my god, this robot! Step off the switch! Get off the switch! As if in response to Posh, mechanical rings get off of it, close it back up. I've heard a sound before I can have time to ponder. Sora's is directly in front of us. Oh, we're cooked. Alright. We're dead. No, it's wrap it up, guys. It's over. It's over. The color and sides are different, but it's the same type of machine that took Holmes' life. It killed Posh in like one hit, bro. We cannot do anything. Well, that's GG's. A mechanical noise, identical to that black robot's car, resounds through the dungeon. This one is pure white, small, and around my height, no more than 5.5 feet max. Oh, is it weaker? But the sound, which alone makes my hair stand on end, and the robotic murderous antenna stench from it are just as I recall. The image of Holmes' death flashes unbidden in my mind. I know I have to flee, but my body won't move. My traumatic fear dulls my reflexes. If I will not fast down. Armor, yeah, get it! And rowdy. Okay. If you can, like, put it back into the passage and then close it again, we should be fine. Armored Roddy leap in front of me. What could they have been planning? I mean, I guess they want to test out their combat strategy. They slam and fist into the mech at the same time, sending it flying back down the passageway. Both of them are bursting with energy despite having just bashed a remarkably hard surface. They really give Iron Fist a new meaning. Okay, close it back up. But that's besides the point. Oh my god, close it back up! The words are blunt and unvarnished, much like them, but ultimately they've lessened the shock of the surprise attack and bought us time to think. Close it back up! I'll have to remember to thank the two of them. Oh, spikes fire down the passage, striking armor's metal exterior. True to his words, they don't even leave a scratch. All of a sudden, the spikes begin to flat. Oh, they're explosives as well? Or tasers? Oh my god, okay. Oh, armor drops as well. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. It's over. Armor drops as the white mech reappears out of the passage. Upon closer inspection, I can see 3 vents on his body, like air holes. Black wires trail from each one. The wires connect to the spikes that struck armor and are now retracting into its body. There's also a camera-like device atop its head, which watches us intently. So is the camera how it sees? If we cover up the camera, we'll be fine? We don't need to care about that. We can just like get rid of those wires and cover up the camera and we should be like good to go, right? It looks like a metal can that's been painted a blinding white, and yet the camera freezes me in my tracks. It's precisely because of its simplicity that I can tell this mech is incredibly deadly. Dang, you got like completely taser.
それでも意識を失うほどの電流。もし針が体に刺さった状態で感電したら即死だと思います。
針に刺されたら即死って、どうやって逃げればいいんだ。
僕がおとりになるから、その間に武装さんを助けてあげてよ。
No, sure thing, bro. Doleful shouts as he steps in front of the rushing mech.
飛躍君、何をやってるんだよ。
きっとこの状況も僕の体質が引き寄せたんだ。もう誰も僕の体質のせいで死なせたりしない。
Have fun.
離れていてくれ。おとり役なら私が引き受ける。みんな
Again,
で
that
戦おう。
stun gun is insta death. I mean, it's not as deadly as the previous one because this is its only means of attack. So if we can cut off those wires, then you can't attack anymore.
アホか。蹴りもまともにできないやつにおとり役
Why
を
is
任せ
there
られ
arguing
る
right
か
now,
よ。
bro? Dude, this robot's just like patiently watching me arm like, oh yeah, I'll wait for you guys to get done.
そうですよ。僕の危機察知能力は知っているでしょ。絶対に生き延びてみせますから。
You know, those words aren't very good when I literally saw you die once before, but whatever.
それはできないよ。私も今ではこのグループの最年長だからね。それに筋力は弱いけど、実践の経験はそれなりに豊富なんだ。
なら好きにしろよ。俺は先に行くからな。
Oh my god. Workaholic and Rowdy plunge in, fighting the white mech to buy some time. Okay, well, whoa, that is crazy. Those are like actual spikes. It pivots on its treads, then advances towards them. Spikes shoot at Rowdy, who is the closer target.
点での攻撃なんざ当たるかよ。俺をぶっ刺したいなら面で攻撃してみるんだな。
Rowdy throws out a taunt as she launches herself to the side, dodging the spikes with ease. She's so agile, it thinks she is a cat. And she doesn't stop there either. As the mech protects the spikes with its wires, Rowdy slips through its defenses in a flash.
武装の兄さんの仇取らせてもらうぜ。
ダメだ、ヤマトさん、伏せろ。
Dang, Workaholic. He does have common experience. At that instant, a long spike thrusts out from the white mech. It grazes Rowdy's head, who ducked just in time before striking against its body. Severed strands of hair dangle in midair. Not only does it fire bullet-like spikes, it also has a spear for close-range stabbing. Workaholic's wondering when Rowdy's reflexes to save her life, but a clod like me would have absolutely been skewered. Realizing she's at a disadvantage, Rowdy jumps back, putting some distance between herself and the mech. Without missing a beat, it fires more long-range spikes at Rowdy, but they don't connect. She nimbly dodges them once again. There's a limit to her stamina, though. She can't go on forever. Eventually, both of them will end up killed. We need a way to break the impasse.
そうだ。こんな時こそエンドシーイングで未来を予知すれば打開策も見えてくるん
Can
じゃ。
I really use it twice in like such a short period of time?
落ち着け、ワト君。今この状況で最も求められるのは冷静な思考だ。
Holmes peers into my face, derailing my train of thought.
エンドシーングは未来での結果だけを見る力。過程を把握できない以上、今ここで見たところで意味がない。探偵には常に冷静で現実を見極める判断力が必要なんだよ。
仲間が死ぬかもしれない時に冷静じゃいられないでしょ。
Yeah, actually. I do think. I snap a card and it means to my own volume surprised me. As comes another question in a quieter voice.
この力について何か知ってるんですよね。あのメカのことも知ってるんじゃないですか。教えてくださいよ。
知っているならむさむさと殺されたりしないさ。
それはそうですけど。
だが眼前の脅威の対策ならばわかるよ。奴の発する音に耳を傾けてみるといい。無能探偵、独り言ばかり口にして
I'm going insane, okay? Ignore me. I'm taking 10 minutes off, but after this.
顔を覗き込んだ。
I'm gonna give so much time to just have a conversation in the middle of all this. Lokram notices me acting strangely enough, so weren't pointing it out. I doubt she heard what I said, so I'd better make an excuse.
ごめん、平気だよ。あのメカを止める手段がないかと頭の中でいろいろとシミュレートしてみたんだ。
ああ、シミュレートはあなたの得意技だそうですね。
Are you actually really fully convinced that easily?
そうなんだよ。そしたらなんだかあのメカが発している音に。
なるほど。それでは確認してみましょう。
Oral factor. What does that even mean?
少女は
Is it that it makes noise right before it attacks? It telegraphs it?
神経を集中させる
Bookworm then performs the very action she had just narrated.
さすがは文学君だ。音の色
Oh, okay. So she's looking through her memory to see what was off.
ちなみに私への返答は声に出さずとも心の中で呼びかければいいぞ。君の心の声は私に届いている。
It's more natural to talk out loud, though, isn't it?
早く言ってくださいよ。
Bookworm remains focused, listening to the noise as Holmes and I go back and forth. Dang, Workaholic is going through it right now.
読了です。科学探偵、ボイスレコーダーで機械音を録音し、
110?
0.1 倍の速さで再生することは可能ですか？
I guess you have perfect memory. I guess you should be able to notice that, huh?
0.1 倍の速さでわかりました。やってみます。
Poor Armor Bro, he was not that useful in this fight. He got knocked out, but I guess he couldn't have known to dodge it. Taking next his D-pad to the wheelchair for cord and begins to operate it. The wheelchair, which apparently has built-in speakers, begins to play the audio recorder in his D-pad.
次は再生速度を下げます。
So 110, let's see what it says. We all stare agape when Tookie slows it down.
風の通り道は3つのうち1つだけ。
That's a quartering Duke!
風の通り道は3つのうち1つだけ。
The wind passes through only one of three. So yeah, it was dialogue. It was, so there's speakers here, huh? The wind passes through only one of three.
これ八つ咲き校の
So the Quartering Duke has these robots, which I guess I knew, but he's issuing like commands, I guess? It's identical to one I've heard in all the Quartering Duke videos. As for what it's actually saying...
やはりメッセージを発信していたのですね。少女は自らの推理が正しかったことに安堵した。あのメカが寸分たがわず同じ音声を繰り返していたことは記憶を照らし合わせることで分かりました。
Yeah. So it is really useful.
つまり何か意図を持って発している音、周囲へのメッセージなのだと思ったのです。
It has to do with its attacks though, right? The wind passes through only one of
少女は
three.
自らの行動の理由を補足した。
すごいよ。さすがは文学さん。
I take her hand without a second thought. Singing her praises, she responds without looking at me.
問題はここからです。あの言葉の意味を読み解
The
かない
dim and competent detective.
少女は愚かな無能探偵はとても冷静に諭すのであった。
It's either to do with the attacks or the secret entrance. The wind passes through only one of three. Alright, it does have those three holes, so maybe one of those?
そうだね。風の通り道は3つのうち1つだけ。
Maybe only one of those is electrified. The other is just bluffs?
危ねえ。避けろ、社畜のおっさん。
Oh! Oh, man. I mean, yeah, die, bro. Workaholic instead of flying, but a mech's tackle. Oh, a flurry of shots ring out like gunfire. The machine fires the spikes, aiming to strike Workaholic the moment it lands. I don't even have time to shout his name as the spikes bear down on him. But then...
やっと罠にかかってくれたね。
The spikes stop a hair's breadth away from his face.
どうして針がよーく目を凝らして見てごらんよ。
ワイヤーが針に巻きついている。
Where'd you get wire from? I followed Renegade's advice and looked closer, spotting the glint of a wire wound around the spike. The very wire is also extending out of Workaholic's wristwatch.
洋館の罠にも使われていたワイヤーソーで針を絡め取ったんだよ。社畜探偵はわざと隙を作って針を発射させたんだろうね。さあ、面白いのはここからだ。
Oh, it's crashing out, bro. It's freaking out. The mech moves around, beeping and whirling as it drags the wire and Workaholic both in a frantic attempt to retract the spikes. Workaholic does his best to maintain his balance, but his face is contorted in pain.
社畜ちゃんがいつまで時間を稼げるか。
Right, you're
手並み拝見
like a little powerful, aren't you? Why don't you go help?
何をバカなことを言っていますの。早くあのメカを破壊してでも社畜さんを助け出しますわよ。私が先駆けとなりますわ。皆さんもついていらっしゃい。
やめておいた方がいいよ。弾丸型の針はそうそう当たらないかもしれないけど、近づいた時に飛び出してくる針は凶
Come on, this gives an opening though,
ヤ
doesn't
マト
it?
ちゃんみたいな野生児でもなければ一瞬でモズの流行り絵になるのがオチだ。
それはそうかもしれませんけど。
Oh, we give an opening for Roddy, so it should be good. It's frustrating, but we're gonna take this right. Anyone charging without a plan will get the tables turned on them for sure. Clearly, there's no choice but to solve the riddle we found in its transmission.
風の通り道は3つのうち1つだけ。
Does this mean that only one of the attacks are real? Or perhaps only the attacks are safe to go through?
3つの風穴というのはおそらくメカのボディの穴。その中の1つに弱点
Oh, maybe the spirits only go
とい
through
う
one
こ
of
とでは
them.
ないかしら。
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure it goes through all of them. I'm not sure.
それに違いありませんわ。では早速
Whatever the
あの穴を
wind
攻撃してみます
means.
わよ。
Is the wind the command? If we block one of them, is it good?
間違った穴を攻撃したらまずいと思う。
無能君の言う通りだよ。高圧の電流を武器とするメカ相手に間違った穴に攻撃を仕掛けて
I can use my Digimon here though, right though? See the outcome of hitting one of the options.
きっと内部の電流に感電して真っ黒焦げさ。まあそれはそれで面白い光景だけど、
All I'd have to do is use it twice to see what the correct one would be.
ヤマトちゃん、お願いがあるの。
Gourmet calls out the Rowdy who has been maintaining her distance from the mech. She locks eyes with her, speaking in an uncharacteristically serious tone.
5秒の間だけ。そのメカの動きを止めてちょうだい。
相変わらず無茶を言うぜ。10秒だけで勘弁してくれ
Hey,
よ。
Rowdy got it. Can you stop it permanently? Rowdy turns back to the mech and sprints towards Workaholic.
社畜のおっさん、そのままワイヤーを掴んでてくれ。
何を
She then grabs the arm Workaholic is using to hold a wire saw and pivots her hips as if swinging a bat. Up until then, the white mech had been pulling Workaholic by his wire, but now the scales have tipped. Does Roddy plan to drag the mech around? Bro, this mech is like not prepared for this at all. It's taken by surprise.
狩りごときのパワーじゃ。おりゃ止められねえんだよ。
Roddy bellows as she snaps her arms down. Oh, did you slam it into the ground? The mech topples over, pulled by the wire. The sound of metal scrapping against the floor booms through the underground passage. She manages to stop the mech from moving with nothing but raw brute strength. The mech, durable as it is, stubbornly attempts to pick itself up, but it's already too late.
ナイスよ、ヤマトちゃん。
Get it! In Gourmet's hand is a knife she always carries around with her. What is she planning to do with that? Get the hole, obviously.
ごちそうさま。
She thrusts the blade as hard as she can into one of the mech's holes. The mech makes a robotic cry of distress. Help! Help me! Help! Help! I hope Techie is recording all of this, by the way, so we can see what it is saying. The sound then breaks apart, growing steadily quieter. Finally, the light in the camera shuts off, and the mech ceases to make any noise.
お粗末様でした。と。
I do not think that that's what it said. Gourmet takes the knife out of the hole, wiping it clean with a napkin before returning it back to her pocket. So I guess that's like the power button? You hit the power button? The rest of us are left dumbstruck by how swiftly all of that just transpired.
すげえよ、姉さん。どうして弱点が分かったんだ。
Maybe she could smell it. Roddy breaks the silence and cleans out the Gourmet, begins explaining as she comforts her.
簡単な話よ。みんなが
Yep,
話している
okay.
間、
Yep.
私はあの3つの穴から漂って
Literally
くる
exactly how I expected it to go.
匂いを嗅いでいたの。するとね、穴の中に一つだけ金属ではなくゴムの風味が感じられたわ。つまりこの白ケーキちゃんの動作に関連した大切なケーブルが隠れていると思ったわけ。
Once again, this goes to show that the Quarter Manuka is actually just having a fun time playing around. Literally giving us a crucial hint of how to defeat the robot through the lines. It's like, he did not need to do that. He could just let us all die.
匂いなら俺も嗅いでたけど、そんな匂い全然しなかったぞ。
Yeah, Gourmet just got the better nose.
私は美食探偵なのよ。鉄分とゴムの味くらい簡単に分かって当然じゃない。
Gummy laughs as if it's no big deal, but iron, and rubber for that matter, aren't foods at all. But I'll choose to keep that comment to myself.
科学君、このメカの検証を頼めるかな。
はい、任せてください。
I mean, it's fine. We beat it up, bro. That's one machine out of this world. I think we're gonna end this video here. That was a good stopping point. A lot happened. We got into this underground area, fought a machine. So yeah, that's it for this process of elimination video. A lot of crazy stuff happened. There might be some crazy stuff happening next time too. I don't want to get into like another big thing. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode of Process Elimination. Like and subscribe if you would enjoy more episodes of Process Elimination or any other game, because that is what YouTube is about. That's the entire point of it. Bye.